So I decided to go outside at night and look at the sky as I used to like to do. And all of a sudden there were so many loud motors going off, and I just thought I would document it. We really need to preserve our freedom from these harassers, these stalkers that are obsessed with harassing us. And really document when you can the noise they try to make, the distractions, the disruptions. You know, they're sowing seeds of chaos, they're sowing seeds of disruption. And if you can, do your best to document it rather than react to it, because they want you to look bad. But in reality, they are the aggressors. So let them do what they do, remain peaceful, record it, and document so that we can show it as it really is. So they can either continue to make their noise or let me enjoy my view of the night sky as I like to do. If they make their noise, I will be recording it. Just imagine if we didn't have technology where we could record it. They would get away with all of this abuse and harassment. It's absolutely disgusting. Thank God I do have a camera. Because I'm sitting here in peace, not causing any trouble for anyone, and they want to start a noise campaign when I go outside. So, I just thought I would record. There go the horns. Not sure if you could hear that. Somewhat off in the distance. And the motors. And here we have a friendly cat from the community who has been abused several times. I've documented that as well. I've also reported it to the sheriff and the veterinarian, so that's good. He's had several cuts in the face and his eye was slashed. But he's okay, huh, Lee? You're gonna be okay, Lee. That's my friend right there. Yeah. It's nighttime, so he's hard to see. honestly, at this point, I'm just recording for my safety. Like, I want to be able to go outside and look at the night sky. And if anything, any type of harassment happens, it'll be recorded. Or I can just at least enjoy looking outside at the sky, you know what I mean? Because I used to do this like every day. And they've installed, several gang stalkers harassing me, so just thought I would at least get them on camera if they're gonna try. And there you hear the fireworks going off. That's on record now, as it should be. It is, by the way, for the record, nowhere near the 4th of July. It is October 1st. The current date is October 1st, and those are some fireworks going off when I go outside. Noise pollution is one of the severe problems of modern day society, and I just thought I would get a record of it. But if you're a targeted individual, you know that, like, you in particular are particularly harassed with this type of, noise campaign, etc. So I just wanted to get that on record. I'm trying not to talk too loud because I don't want to be, I don't want to join. But I think, when there are fireworks going off and loud motors and horns, I think it should be okay if I talk. Do you know what I mean? Like, and record. As you can see, it is clearly nighttime. And yeah. I do have a small area of the sky that I can see here in between the fence and the house. Yeah. And so I will continue to provide as much citizen journalism as I possibly can, considering in this modern day, like, there are people who are being terrorized with harassment, targeted, etc. Again, I do not play loud music. I do not use fireworks. I do not do any of that. I have respect for everyone around me. I do not want to interrupt them. So, just thought I would point that out. Like, when you have this level of respect, you would hope that you could get it back. Do you know what I mean? And at this point, there's no point in getting upset. There we go. I think that's coming from this direction over here. This is the yard with the loud dog that barks early in the morning and late at night. They have the gang stalker muffler going on over there. Absolutely unnecessarily loud. And there they go with the honking, of course. As you can see, it's late at night. If it's like this at nighttime, you can imagine what it's like in the daytime. I'll probably be out here in the daytime to document that as well. But yeah, just trying to live. Do you know what I mean? Just trying to enjoy outside, just be outside. They harass. And I just wanted to document it because I'm sick of it. And there's nothing, like, as a targeted individual, it feels like there's nothing you can do. Although you continue to respect them and you don't make noise toward them, you don't do anything to them. You know, you're just living your life. You just want to sit outside. They're going to make noise. They're going to interrupt. So if they're going to do that, why not record it? Why not document it? Change is needed. Change is needed. So let's all be a part with citizen journalism, and let's engage in some of that citizen journalism. Document the activities, because if you continue to document it over time, it's going to become obvious. Like, when does this person have peace? They are clearly targeted. So I think it's important that you continue to provide that evidence, because then there's context. Like, this is not just a one-time thing. This is every single day. If you ever want to go outside and have a moment of peace outside and enjoy the outdoors, which, by the way, is essential for human health as well as mental health, it's important to get outside and look at the sky and look at the trees. Do you know what I mean? And so if you can document the fact that you are continually harassed when you're trying to relax, and you provide the context because you show that it is consistent, I think that, like I said, provides a context and an understanding. So that's important. As you can see, clearly it's late at night. We've got consistent noise. And I also wanted to add, for some more context, that I was born here, and it was absolutely nothing like this. Nothing like this. This is not like what I'm used to. It eventually got bad, but this is worse. So, and this is not the worst of it. There has been way worse nights, and I'll probably be able to document that. Okay. And so, yeah, that's today's piece of evidence and documentation. You know, it's late at night, and I decided to come outside and sit to enjoy the sky and maybe I wish some quiet, but like there will be constant people playing loud music driving by, or people starting loud motor cars, possibly, they're having their dogs bark, etc. And yeah, like I wish that I could come outside and sit down and like enjoy it, but I figured since it's like interrupted every single time, and over time I've learned to just respect them and ignore it. I just want to just act like I'm not even here. Okay, obviously you're not going to give me the freedom to enjoy some peace, but the least I can do to contribute to society is some citizen journalism to at least document it. And I highly encourage anyone else who is dealing with this type of harassment, such as noise harassment, to at least make sure that you document it. Because like I said, they're taking your peace away anyway. They've already harassed you. And by the way, you cannot react. You can't. You can't. So just be peaceful and document it. At least you can prove that not only were you peaceful, but you actually are being harassed. So I heard some gunshots, we've got lights going off, we've got some cars going by. And like I'm not in a big city. I wanted to clarify that I am not in one of the big cities. So I do think that's important. Not only am I not in a big city, but I'm not even in a city, I'm in the county area. So I thought I would like to clarify that as well. I do believe it had some context and it's important. And yeah, it's obvious. Okay, so the last thing that I would like to say is, like, as long as you're documenting it, just try to, ignore it and enjoy life as much as you can. I understand that, like, in the modern day, there is a real system of bullying and harassment. It's very unfair, and people can be targeted. But just remain peaceful, respectful, even if they're not. And please record it. Please document it. Constant, loud gang stalker mufflers. And then, like, there's this small area that I've got right here, and they've got these light shows on this small area. Like, I can't imagine how many miles that way there is. Like, just imagine how much miles of sky that is. And then if you look the other way, imagine how many miles. And there's this small little area, walk area that I have, and it's always like right above. And so yeah, there's this like show, like it's like a street theater. It's street theater. You know, if I go outside, they try to harass me, intimidate me. This has been going on since I was like younger. Even when I was in school, people would try to interfere and harass me. To this modern day, like, it's still happening. But like, there has been change. Like, now there's technology, you know, cameras. And I do believe when you can like record this, you should. Like, there will be change. There will be. And the people who are doing this, they think that it's in their favor because it may seem that way right now, but ultimately it will not be. I can guarantee you that. Just record, make sure to get it on record. Things will change. Just stay calm, stay peaceful, and do the right thing and record it. So since I've come out here, like when I came out here, as you can see in the video, it was pretty quiet, right? Now you've got music playing in multiple areas, and it's later. The time has gotten later, but you've got light shows, you've got music playing in different areas, you've got cars pulling up, you've got loud motors. So when I came out here, none of that. And that's on video. So yeah. When I came outside earlier, there were helicopters, which obviously are a lot louder and closer, and there's absolutely no reason for that. And so I decided to come back outside, you know, exercise my freedom. By the way, it is very important that as an American citizen, you exercise your freedom, especially if they're trying to take your freedom away from you. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know them. I don't know them. And they don't know me. But obviously, they're harassing me and trying to take my freedom away. And so I'm going to document that through citizen journalism. It can be very upsetting, but you really have to, like, this is unfortunately, like, in the modern day, things look like they are not going the best direction, but you can be the change. Just remain respectful, peaceful, and document everything. So that was the noise campaign for tonight. When I tried to go outside, I will do my best to continue to document this because honestly, I just want to be able to go outside and not be harassed with so much noise. And I've realized like there's nothing I can do. They will just use any type of reaction against you. There's nothing you can do. Like if you try, it won't work. They will lie on you. They will make it look even worse. Like even if you just shout. And so, don't do that. Just remain peaceful, respectful, and show the public why you are upset. Record it. And yeah, that extremely bright light that shines like right into my window at night is just one of the many things that I have to deal with. And there you go, a gang stalker. That was another extremely narcissistic personality, not caring about the community. You know, these creeps are so narcissistic that, you know, if you just turn on the camera, like they will, they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. So do not react. Just show the public. And if they did stop, good. If they stop, good. Use your camera to bring yourself some peace. You can relax. But if they don't stop, record it. Obviously, the goal is peace. But if they're not going to be peaceful, record it. And you can also rebuke the enemy in the name of Jesus Christ. Rebuke it. It's aggression. It's evil. You're just trying to enjoy your night. You know, you're just trying to live. You should not be harassed. So, and besides that, record, document. These people, these stalkers, these gang stalkers, they're taking away our freedom. And we have to maintain a cool mind and record it. Take the high road, and eventually this will be sorted out. More noise. Thankfully, that car didn't have an extremely loud muffler, which is often the case. It's actually, now that I'm recording, it's kind of surprising to see cars that go by that don't have an extremely loud muffler. But yeah, we'll see. Like, I'll get out here more. Just like take a deep breath and remember that God is with you and record. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like loud airplane in the sky. And there's also loud motors, there's loud music, and it is a weeknight. It's like, what is going on? Like, do people not have like peace? Like, is there not, can you not enjoy the silence or quiet? Not even silence, but just like, geez, like every area there's like motors and music and airplanes, and this is not the city, this is the county. But yeah, even at that point, like I just want to record this and then continue to record to provide some context and show that it's an everyday thing. And I'm used to it. It's not upsetting me anymore. I'm so used to it now. We've got people making noise over here, people making noise over there. And yeah, it's all over the place. Absolutely ridiculous. And if you're a targeted individual, it may like this statement may resonate with you, and that is, if they're going to like completely ruin your life, sabotage you at every turn, hold you in poverty and oppress you, why not at least record? Why not at least document it, what they're doing to you? Like, this alone is enough to be like, really? Like, but this is just the first video that I'm taking out here. And actually, no, I have plenty of video, but this is just like a general video of what it's like. And then I will continue to record to provide context. And you know what? They don't care if you're recording. They will still, they're so like blazing. It's gonna be. I feel like they've gotten away with so much that they feel like no one can do anything to them. They can make all the noise and harass all they want. And it's not right. I'm not sure if you heard that honk. Normally when I'm not recording, it's a series of honks. But like now that I'm recording, I've noticed they're only doing one honk. But hey, I got it on video. I was talking about a car. I'm not sure. You could probably hear the train as well, but I was talking about a car because that's one thing that they do in gang stalking. They use their horn to honk at you. The horn is supposed to be for when you're out on the road. It's like used to let other drivers know, for safety concerns, etc., right? And then sometimes it'll beep when you lock your car or something. And so they will purposely like do multiple honks because that's not a beep to lock your car. It's like to let you know. But yeah. Just remember, like, yeah, you know what they're doing, but don't let it get to you. Because people that are going to abuse people's mind like that, like, you shouldn't be too concerned with them. Like, if they're trying to help you or uplift you, that's good. But if they're trying to drag you down and they have negative intentions and ill will, just record it. Stay calm. You know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. Just get it on record. There's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things, and gang stalking and tearing people down like that and harassing them and making the world a worse place is the wrong way. And maybe the future will be more peaceful. Maybe the future will be quieter and like more enjoyable for people like us, especially like people that are sensitive or if they have autism, etc. Maybe the world can be like a more peaceful place for them in the future if we record this. Like, and that's just speaking on noise pollution. But when you're targeted, like they are specifically targeting you, like when you go outside, etc. Like it can be, you go outside and it's nice and quiet, and all of a sudden, like from all directions, there's like all kind of noise. So that is targeting, and it's an even worse issue that we're dealing with these days. And so yeah. But like I said, remain calm, remain peaceful. Even if they're not respecting you, be respectful. But please record this because things need to change. And if you do your part, they will change. Like, I'm not even saying the music is bad. I'm not saying cars are bad. I'm not saying any of it is bad. But why would you play it so loud that not only can you hear it, but the whole neighborhood can hear it? Like, why do you need it that loud? I don't understand. And tonight, it's not even that bad. Like right now, it's like it's daytime noise level, but for my town, like I've heard way worse. Like this is not that bad, honestly. But there's a lot of noise pollution, but I've heard worse. Like even if it's my favorite song and I think it's a good song, like I would want to hear it when I go inside my house and I'll play it on my radio. Do you know what I mean? When I go outside, I want to just enjoy quiet, you know? Oh my god. And you know what? It might seem funny to mention this, but I never hear those airplanes when I'm out here. Like, I can totally hear them right now. But typically, I don't hear them. But anyway, just a side note. those particular airplanes that I just showed you on the camera, like they're usually really high up. Like you don't even hear those. Usually, when a helicopter comes near, like I really hear that. But yeah, I can actually hear them tonight. It's weird. Okay, so that's tonight's like example of a noise campaign and just noise pollution in general. Thank you for watching. And like I said, please do your part if you can. Like if you're experiencing this, I understand. And I wanted to let you know. And they're really making noise right now. Like I hear a lot of doors slamming. I hear like cans being scraped like on the ground and stuff like all of a sudden. Okay, it stopped. So what I wanted to say is please do your part if you can. Because it's very productive and it's a good use of your energy to record what they are doing to you. Whereas, like, reacting is not at all a good use of your energy. It will get you in trouble, and also, it will just make them mad, and it's not going to help anything. But, like, if you could just show what's happening, that would probably be better, and just remain peaceful. But yeah, a lot of like lights turning off and on, a lot of noise in and out, passing by, loud mufflers, loud music. And it's almost like the noise campaign is kind of stopping. Because earlier there was music from like all sides and mufflers from all sides. It seems to have kind of slowed down. Like right now it's starting to sound like when I first got out here.